All right, it's a sales video. I'm not going to try and pretend that it's not. And so let me just make your life as easy as possible by answering the three things that you probably care about, which is what do we actually do? How is it going to make you more money? And how much it's going to cost you to set this entire thing up. Okay, so let's dive right into what we do because we're going to set you up with your own in-house AI job flow system. And by the way, if I didn't mention, my name is Stefan. I'm the co-founder of Contractor Launch. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to set the system up. And what that entails is first thing first, we're going to set up and create a bunch of different ads for you and run them on Facebook and Instagram where real homeowners are. That's how we're going to find these people. Okay. Now we're going to set this all up for you and we're going to find the right people by targeting based on income high neighborhoods, people that have money, and based on behavioral targeting, using their behaviors to find people that are actually looking to get work done now, not in 5 years from now. Okay, these people are going to see these ads on Instagram and Facebook just like how you saw our ad, and then they're going to be prompted to fill out a very lengthy qualifying form, which is going to ask them the following questions. Are you the homeowner? What's the scope of your project? What's the timeline? Are you planning to move forward now or just gathering info? What's your budget? Name, email, phone number, address, postal, or zip code. A bunch of information, and based on how they answer these questions, they will either get sent to you or not sent to you based on if they're qualified or not. That's the easy part. Anyone can run ads. Where our system really flourishes is everything below this. And so what happens is the second that you get a lead, you're going to get notified. Woohoo, there's a new lead. Okay? At the same time, our AI bot, and I know she's a cutie, okay, and she looks cuter in person, trust me, is going to be texting and following up with these leads right away because speed to lead is so important. Okay, because if that person clicks on your ad and they don't get a text from you right away and they don't have a conversation, they may go looking elsewhere. And so what we do is make sure that you are the only contractor they ever need to talk to by getting a conversation and an estimate booked right away, because Sophie will book the estimates directly in your calendar for you within this app. Okay, and so within this app, you can do a bunch of things. You can text, you can call, you can email, you can manage all your leads in one super simple app. You can request reviews. There's so much stuff you can do. The easiest way to explain this app is imagine iMessage and phone and Gmail and Jobber and your own AI assistant in one single app, all for free. Yes, you don't even have to go and hire someone to chase these leads because we have an AI bot that is your own receptionist that'll do that for you to make your life easier so you can get more time back and spend time on the job site, not on your phone. Okay? Now you're probably wondering what's the price for this whole thing, because it sounds like it would be a lot, which yes, it used to be. We used to charge $8,000 just to set this thing up, but now we've kept it simple and we've made it risk-free for you to try it. Meaning, you only pay $99 per qualified lead that you get through the system, not per job, per lead, okay? And as a side note, we will replace any leads that are unreachable, not in your service area, or that are looking for work that you don't offer for free, meaning you only actually pay for the good ones. All right, and ads run under your own Meta accounts. Ad spend is payable to Meta. Okay, so you only pay $99 per qualified lead. Simple as that. However, I just want to make something clear. What we've seen from just data, because we track a lot of data, is that our average contractor spends roughly around $900 to $1,000 before they close their first job. So if you're not in a position right now to invest $1,000 into your company, I don't want you to work with us, because if you work with us, I want to make sure you get a job, which means you have to have a bit of money allocated for that. That does not mean you need to send us $1,000 today, no, but I'm just merely saying I would suggest you have that before you work with us. Okay, does that sound fair? Cool. So you're probably wondering, and you're probably thinking at this point, well, this sounds kind of good. This sounds pretty promising, but how do I know for sure that this is legit and that this is like going to work for me? And that's a really good question that I get asked all the time. And it's a question that Riley asked me. It's a question that Arnie asked me. It's a question that Lucas and Andre and Jared and Maxim and hundreds of other contractors have asked me before, is how do I know to work? And as much as I could go to our proof page here, which I can send you all this if you'd like, and we can stay here together and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll forever, literally forever, you're still going to wonder, how do I know to work for me? And that's why we've removed the setup fee. You can try this whole thing out for just $99, right? It's a $99 deposit, and with that, we will book your onboarding call, we will set this whole system up, and even send you your first lead. If you like it, it's great, you can keep going. If you don't, you can just cancel because we don't have any lock-ins or commitments that you have to fulfill, okay? And there's one cool thing I want to show you. Is you may be wondering, how do I know that I'm not the first one? Well, let's just do this. This is our payment processor, and let's go to the last 90 days. In the last 90 days, if you can see here, we have signed 70 clients. 70 people have decided to give this a shot in the last 90 days. So you were not the first, you were not the last. This is working for hundreds of guys. We've done this for the past couple of years and have worked with hundreds of contractors generating jobs every single day. Okay? And so if you have already booked a call, if you haven't booked a call and you'd like to do so, great. If you have booked a call, I want to set one expectation clear. This call all right, that we're going to attend, is not designed to sell you. I will not sell you. That was the purpose of this video. On this call, I'm simply going to answer any questions that you may have to give you clarity so you can make a decision, and then we will sit down together and decide right there on that call whether this is a yes or whether this is a no. On the call, we'll just decide right there, hey, are we going to partner up and do this thing or are we not? Okay? And so that is all I have. I just wanted to make this video to make your life as easy as possible so you can make a decision. If this sounds good, you want to have a call and you want to chat and set this up, great, let's do that. And if you don't, that's totally fine.